Okay, here we are, another holiday season, and if you're anything like me, the schedule this time of year gets to be packed tighter than ever. So let's chat about some things that you can do to make this holiday season as stress-free as possible. First things first, take a few minutes and plan out your schedule of all your upcoming events and prioritize all of them by must do, should do, and nice to do. Basically, if things get to be a little too hectic and something needs to give, you might consider eliminating one of those nice to do events. Then maybe think about streamlining all of your decorations because, dude, I get it, I understand. Transforming the whole house into this winter wonderland is very cool, but it's also stressful and time consuming. So instead of just going all out this year, maybe just consider focusing on a few key areas to make a big impact, but with less effort. Now you also might consider reusable decorations that you can just easily store away and use again next year. You can save a lot of time and a lot of money by just not buying brand new decorations every single year. And honestly, does it really matter that you're using last year's decorations this year? I didn't think so. Now consider quick and easy meal planning. Getting together with friends and family and indulging in these amazing dinners can be absolutely incredible, but it's also very time consuming. And the one thing that I'm doing for myself, and I've talked about this in other videos, is sign up for a meal delivery service like the one from today's sponsor, Factor Meals. This has to be one of the best meal delivery services I have ever used because the meals are always fresh and they're never frozen. So just last week, I made a video from my car and I was running around town talking about how busy my schedule was. So for me, having a bunch of these meals in my fridge ready to go just saves me an incredible amount of time and effort. And for me, it's all about maximizing my time and being as efficient as possible. They have delicious dietitian approved calorie smart meals that I love that are around 550 calories, or you can level up with the gourmet plus option. They also have super convenient breakfast meals like apple cinnamon pancakes, bacon and cheddar egg bites with potato, and a ton more. Skip the stress of meal prep over the holidays with Factor and choose from over 35 weekly flavor-packed meals that support a healthy lifestyle. That's all delivered straight to your door and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. And I really do want to encourage you guys to go give this a try, so head to factor75.com or just grab the link down below and use code FASHION50 to get 50% off your first Factor box. That's factor75.com or use the link down below and use code FASHION50 to get 50% off your first Factor box. Now this next one might sound like common sense, but when was the last time you actually did this? And that's to make an actual detailed list of every single person that you need to buy for and stick to that list, because that's going to help you save time and money, and it's going to help you stay organized and avoid last-minute scrambles. Also, consider doing all of your shopping online and skip the crowded parking lots and retail stores. And also one more thing, don't forget about the convenience of buying gift cards if maybe you're running short on ideas for all those people on your list that are really hard to buy for. Now this one is going to be a little bit more difficult, but it's saying no to certain commitments that you either don't have time for or you just don't want to go do. It is 100% okay to set boundaries and prioritize your time. So by saying no to certain events, you can free up more of your time for things that really matter. And also remember this, your mental and emotional well-being this time of year should also be a priority. And remember, during all of the holiday chaos, it is okay to prioritize yourself, right? Even if it's just taking a few minutes to go meditate or just go for a walk or maybe even take a nap, but find out what works for you and just make it a non-negotiable part of your routine, especially this time of year. Another idea is to not be afraid to delegate certain tasks to other people, whether that's household chores or decorating or shopping responsibilities or party preparation, because sharing the workload makes a ton of difference. And here's the thing, we always tell other people like, hey, I know you've got this party coming up, and if you need help with anything, let me know. And I bet when you say that, you really mean it. So if you need help, maybe for like an hour or two before your party starts, have some friends come over early and help you just kind of get everything together. I promise you'll be glad you did. Another interesting idea that I thought of was to simplify like all those old traditions. But yes, I do understand that traditions are an important part of the holiday season, but it's also good to recognize when maybe some of those traditions get to be a bit overwhelming. So maybe consider adjusting or modifying some of those long-standing traditions to just better fit in with your current situation or your current circumstance. Because the goal is to enjoy those traditions and not feel put out or burdened by having to do it. And because our current economic situation is less than ideal, please only buy what you can afford. So I heard from a friend of mine that US credit card balances are at a record high of over $1 trillion in the third quarter of 2023. And that's up $154 billion from just a year ago, and that is the largest year-over-year increase on record. But look, I also understand how good it feels to give to other people to make them happy. But if it comes at the cost of putting you further in debt, it's just not worth it. Because the person that you just bought the expensive thing for, while they might appreciate the expensive thing, I would almost guarantee you that they would rather see you in a good place financially and not stressed out about a bunch of credit card debt. So if there was any time to maybe scale back a little bit on holiday spending, it's right now. Pick and choose who you need to buy for and who you just want to buy for, and only spend what you can afford. And as you're well aware, the holidays aren't always about gift exchange, right? It's about spending time with the people that matter and that you want to spend time with. So focus on making that happen. And with that, my friends, as always, thank you so much for watching. Live well, and I'll see you in the next one.